Hi there, Capricorn. How are you guys doing? I really hope that this video finds you well. Welcome to your reading. Back with me again, Anisa from the Inner Stereo. So this is going to be your love general messages. The format is going to be you versus them. I'm going to be pulling card about who is it that we're going to be talking about today and what their energy currently is like, your challenges, past, present, future from both parties, and also advice by the end of the session, okay? Keep in mind that this is a general reading, so the rules might get reversed or it may or may not resonate with you at all. And if this reading resonates with you, there's going to be a link down in the description box below for a personal reading with me. And don't forget to check your sun, moon, rising, or Venus sign. All right, so let's do it. Capricorn. So many people. Just so many people. Capricorn, you might be taking with a fire sign here, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or a Gemini, or a Cancer, or Pisces. That's as far as I can see right now, okay? Now, Capricorn, this is very interesting because this person's energy and what they're currently is like, you know, their feelings versus their actions doesn't really match with one another, which is interesting for me. So initially, you know, I was quite happy with the energy because I feel that this person feels that there is this winning, like, you know, that sense of like, right, like, wow, like somebody's giving me attentions. I feel on top of the world. It kind of like lifted my self-esteem. It made me feel really, really good about myself. I'm trying to, it kind of like motivates me to seek for a much more stable life. It kind of like made me seek for how is it that I could use all of my skills and all of my talents in order for me to manifest this life that I want and everything like that. However, I don't know what is it about this person that is just, I'm gonna get a lot of hate. Is just kind of so grumpy, you know what I mean? Like, it's like everything that you're doing to them, the way that you're loving them, it's not impressive for them. And even even when you are communicating your disappointment towards this person, the fact that you guys are hurt and etc., this person seems to be a bit nonchalant. So it's more about like you needing to do something for me, you needing to do something impressive for me, but I'm not going to say thank you. I'm not going to be grateful about it. I'm not going to be reciprocating over that energy. And if you're hurt, then okay, you could deal with it on your own. I don't know why I'm so sassy in this reading, but that's what I'm getting. You know what I mean? I just did Sagittarius and Scorpio, and I was kind of like quite friendly. I don't know why, what's gotten into me, but anyway. Let's talk about your challenges here, Capricorn. The Moon card in reverse and also the Three of Wands in reverse. Your challenges here has a lot to do with you being still surrounded by mysteries, being still surrounded by questions inside of your mind. And that's kind of like one of the leading factor of you cannot strategically think of a way on how you need to deal with these issues, okay? So in the past, from their side, they have the Eight of Swords in upper position and also the High Priestess in upper position. From your side, you have the Justice and you also have the Four of Wands in upper position. You really like the companionship aspect of these connections. When things were great, it was really, really great. But again, with once there's no permanence into it. It's like more of like a heat of a moment type of situations where like, oh, when it was fun, it was really great. Like when we were getting along, it was really, really great and etc. But I feel that you kind of like put this person's under evaluation because you did not want to make a very hasty and also impulsive type of decisions. And this person was not having it because I feel that this person kind of like wanted like, why can't you just accept me as who I am? And why should you be putting me under evaluations? So there's like a little bit of a intimidated type of energy that I'm sensing from this person, the way that this person has to be in a certain type of way to not be judged by you. That's what I'm getting, okay? But they're kind of like also keeping things to themselves. So, with this combinations with the Eight of Swords and also the High Priestess, because energy leaks. You can't contain energy, okay? You know how it feels like when you're very, very angry with someone and then you're trying as much as you could to not look angry or to not act angry, but that energy just leaks. Yeah? And I feel that this person's energy just leaks too, because at one point, this person was not really happy because they feel that you guys were putting them under evaluation, and they need to, this person also have like a little bit of a self-esteem issues, but they're keeping it to themselves. So they're acting a bit funny in the past. It just leaks. Again, as I was saying, energy just leaks. So in the now, even though you guys trying to love them here with the Two of Cups, you tried. You're trying to love them, you're trying to impress them and everything like that, but this person is just not budging. Four of Cups is just like a card of like an unimpressed type of person. I mean, this person had 3 servants trying to serve him, but she's just not grateful. He's just not impressed. I would die to have these type of 3 servants or mates or helper, but this person is just not grateful about it, okay? And this person is exhibiting like energy of being nonchalant, of unbothered, and that really hurt you because you feel that this person is not being appreciative of you, okay? So now, before we clarify what's going on in the now, I want to pull some future card for you first, okay? Okay. I feel that in the future, you guys are going to be very solely focused on your independence with the Nine of Pentacles here. Okay. I feel that it's a bit similar with Sagittarius reading, to be honest with you. So you might be dealing with a Sagittarius as well, or you might be dealing with an air sign here, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, or a fire sign. But anyway, you're going to be focusing a lot more on your independence. You're going to be focusing a lot more on your career, on your money, or your businesses. And there's also, I feel that you might have a little bit of an impulse of changing something drastic about your appearance. So you might go for a haircut, hair coloring. You will glow up, or maybe making some like impulsive type of purchases for yourself. But I feel that in the future, you guys are just going to be not having it anymore. Like this painful type of situations just isn't for you. So even though you're not making your final decisions yet, I don't feel that you're going to be putting any type of finality into this connections, not in the now and also not in the future. You're just kind of like leaving it as it is. And you're going to be exploring on what's out there for the horizon for you. You're going to be kind of like quite interested in trying out something new or trying out maybe like new persons. And when you've shifted your energy from becoming like all this lovey-dovey, trying to love them and everything like that, but you're not being, thanked for, to you basically not giving this person any type of attentions, not any type of affections or clarity or whatever, that's the moment where this person would be like, okay. Why is Capricorn changing? I'm not used to this, you know what I mean? Like, I want them to love me more. Like, I want them to prove to me how much they love me, even though I'm being fussy and I'm being ungrateful and I'm being, I don't know what is it with me, what's gotten into me with this reading. Like, I'm really sassy right now and I can feel it. I'm sorry guys, but it is what it is. So when your energy shifted, that's when they're like, okay, you know what? Like, I think I need to do something with Capricorn. I think I need to maybe have a talk with them about how we could reconcile our differences. Maybe have a talk with them on how we could work through things. But they're going to be approaching things with you very, very carefully because they're very, very afraid of losing you, okay? But this only happened when you guys are no longer focusing on giving your tons of love towards this person. That's when they're like, Okay, so where's Capricorn? Where's my attention? So now let's clarify the present moment. As I was saying earlier, this person's right now energy, even though they had, all of their beliefs that were in their feelings, but again, it's more about them like, prove yourself to me, love me, give me security, give me stability, give me what my emotional desires are, give me, give me, give me. But again, no reciprocations, no TikTok, not the apps, but I mean like a ping pong, you know what I mean? Like you're supposed to throw the ball with one another. Let's see, Temperance in upright position from their side. Tower in upright position. The Judgment in upright position. The High Priestess in upright position. Let's see the Ten of Swords in upright position here from your side. The King of Cups in upright position. Oh, that's very interesting. Especially if you guys are dealing with a water sign. I think you guys might possibly calling them out with, I don't know, with how fussy they are, or if you're dealing with a fire sign, I feel that you might be calling them out. And then once you call them out, you're just going to be focusing a lot more on your work, and that's going to create some sort of like a shock into them, like a tower moment, like, wow, like I wasn't expecting Capricorn to basically call me out on this. I'm not expecting my fussy behavior to actually backfire on me. If you're not dealing with a water sign, I feel that you're just like want to give off like this energy of being done with it, and you feel that your emotional stability is much more important. So I feel that you're going to be putting like a lot of necessary work into your emotional states, and I feel that you're going to be working even harder than before. Let's clarify the future now. Three of Pentacles in upright position. Five of Wands in upright position. Four of Swords, and also the Queen of Swords in upright position. Okay, let's see the Two of Swords in upright position from your side. Okay, so in the future, from their side, Three of Pentacles in upright position, clarified by the Five of Swords, Four of Swords, and also the Queen of Swords in upright position. As I was saying earlier, even though they're mad at you, remember, energy leaks. Even though they're mad at you, even though it's like a lot of protest because they still kind of like wants to see you do something with them, they're going to be keeping it quiet for the now. And again, as I was saying earlier, they're going to be coming forward towards you, kind of like addressing the issues of like, why are you changing, or how can we work on things, how can we change on things, and etc. I feel that in the future, as I was saying earlier, you're not very final about this. It's more about like you tiptoeing between the entrance and also the exit door. So you have one foot in, one foot out. So you're like, okay, you know what? Like, let me see what this has to offer. But also at the same time, you're not going to be jeopardizing your sense of self while doing so. You're becoming a bit smarter in the future in a way that this person's treatment of me is not going to be determining my worth. And that's going to be making this person a bit taken aback, because they kind of like wants to move forward with you very, very quickly in order to gain or garner your attentions or your affections again. But again, energy leaks, you know what I mean? And you would sense something is not quite right. You would be very, very cautious approaching this situation. It's almost like they're trying to assert their dominance onto you. Usually it did kind of work, but now it doesn't, or in the future it won't. So it then makes them question things. And I feel that in the future, you guys are just going to be like, again, in that state of like, I don't want no drama, I don't want no conflict, I don't want no argument. Maybe I would put like a little bit of my energy into it, but I'm not going to be putting all of my eggs in this basket, because I feel that what you guys are going to be doing in the future is that you guys are going to be focusing a lot more on yourself. If you're open to it, I do see you having options, a possible Leo or an Aquarius, someone rising or Venus that you guys are going to be interested in, or a Cancer actually, a Cancer or fire sign that you guys are going to be heavily interested in. But I feel that in the future, you guys are not yet still making that decisions of like, which one do I finally want to choose and everything like that. Okay. So now let's pull the advice card for you here, Capricorn. Four Cups in up position, the Seven of Pentacles in reverse, and also the Five of Swords in reverse. The advice here has a lot to do with, in the future when this person is trying to work on it, I want you to not really believe every word that this person is saying, but believe in the energy and believe in the actions. Because this is the Four Cups in this deck of mine. When it's being offered something, this person is like, nah, not having it. They're just going to be throwing it to the ground, okay? And, sometimes cups can be manipulated, and that's the problem, because I feel that I've been doing this tarot reading for a long time, and I've read for like thousands of people, and I feel that, and I noticed that one of the reasons people having hard time to move on is because they're clinging on to words of like, it's different with you, you're the person that I'm seeing myself getting married to, etc. It's easy to say those words, you know what I mean? And I feel that in the future, when you have that, what you need to do is that not take those words to the heart. Instead, look into the actions, look into the energy, because I feel that you're no longer supposed to be waiting again. I mean, Seven of Pentacles in reverse, I don't think you need to be in a state where you need to be waiting again. You have a Five of Swords in here, so you do have a decisions that you need to make sooner or later. Maximum 5 weeks from now, you already need to be in that final stage of making that decisions. Okay, so I think that is it for my reading for you here, Capricorn. I hope that you find tons and tons of clarity that you've been looking for, and I look forward to seeing you guys next week for another weekly reading. All right, bye guys, have a great day. I love you.